Like most video games, a lot of additional content was planned for The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past before time constraints limited what the developers were able to program into the game. For instance, series creator Shigeru Miyamoto had originally planned for this game to have a party system where you could switch between 3 characters and utilize their individual abilities. The developers also envisioned having several parallel worlds. This ambition proved to be too lofty, so in the end it was cut down to the 2 worlds, the light and dark as they appear in the game. We know it as the Sanctuary, but in the Japanese Super Famicom release, this building is referred to as the Church. This change in the localization was another instance of Nintendo's international policy on forbidding and removing religious imagery from their games. Speaking of which, this game is called Legend of Zelda: Triforce of Gods in Japan. A little too religious for Nintendo of America's tastes, it was renamed to the punny Link to the Past for Western audiences. Entering a house in the northwest part of Kakariko Village and picking up a certain pot will reveal a cuckoo. Sprinkling some magic powder on the cuckoo will cause it to transform into a woman. She explains that the weathercock in the center of town watches Link and punishes him if he abuses the cuckoos. So, if you ever wondered where all those cuckoos are coming from, there you go. In the French version of A Link to the Past, the Master Sword was named Excalibur after King Arthur's legendary sword, a name which was continued on in the French versions of Wind Waker as well as Twilight Princess. The Catfish who gives you the Earthquake Medallion is actually a reference to a bit of 18th century Japanese folklore which tells the story of Namazu, a huge catfish which wiggles its body to cause earthquakes and bring about destruction. The Circle of Stones acts as a prison which represents the stone the god Kashima used to restrain Namazu. Japan's Earthquake Early Warning Systems logo is fittingly none other than Namazu himself. If you're feeling a bit cruel and up for a walk, you can take and offer the fish to the street merchant in Kakariko Village, who will give Link an assortment of arrows, bombs, and rupees. A Link to the Past has a glitch which allows you to walk through walls in certain areas of the game. By adhering to a very specific and very glitchy route this way, you can actually beat the game in just 3 minutes by walking to the ending screen. I mentioned an interesting house in Kakariko Village earlier. Well, it turns out the people of Kakariko are into breaking walls, particularly the 4th kind, as there's portraits of Mario in many of their houses. Try pulling at the portrait, and you'll get rewarded with some rupees. Nice to see a little Nintendo synergy at play here, even if it makes no sense. Some of the diehards already know this one, but there's a secret room which is only accessible through glitchy means known as the Houlihan room. Houlihan was a winner of a Nintendo Power Contest and was promised an appearance in a Zelda game. Unfortunately for Chris, there was apparently no guarantee that it would be a good appearance, as Chris's room is used as an air handler. So if you fall in a spot and the game can't figure out where you're meant to go, you end up in Chris's room. At least you can collect 225 rupees on account of the error as a nice consolation prize. Tired of the same old red shield? An interesting little trick exists where if you use the Ether Medallion while a Pinkett is on the screen, and then let the enemy swallow your shield, upon killing the enemy to get your shield back, you'll find that it's changed colors from red to blue. The same trick works again if you want to make it red again. I don't think I want to know what's going on inside that monster, but it's a cool trick. I talked earlier about additional elements the developers meant to put in the game, like additional realms and a party system. According to early concept art, the game was going to delve into sci-fi elements and take place in both the past and future, which incidentally would make the title make a lot more sense. Those ideas ultimately didn't come to fruition, but I think the finished product is still pretty solid. File this one under ridiculous, but you can use the bug-catching kid's bug-catching net to deflect Agahnim's projectiles. The timing is trickier, so it doesn't work as well as the Master Sword, but it's a heck of a way to show some serious disrespect to your enemy.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and comment on this video, and click subscribe if you haven't already, as this seriously helps me to keep making great content for you. And check the description of this video to see what song is playing right now.